In my last two videos, I've looked at 3-bedroom units that are available right now in Armenia, Colombia for rent. For those of you who would like to come for a 6-month visit to decide whether Armenia, Colombia is a place that you'd like to retire to, or for those who are looking to rent longer term and don't want to make a purchase commitment right now. My name is William Hutchison. Along with my wife, I'm the owner of Armenia Colombia Realty for expats in Armenia, Colombia, where I've lived for 12 years. Today, I would like to look at 2-bedroom units. These are all condos. I have looked at a range of $335 to $555 using 4,500 pesos to the American dollar as an exchange rate. I'll make my comments as I go along. I'll give you a summary at the end of the 15 units, the 10 3-bedroom plus these 5 2-bedroom that I have. If you subscribe or like, it helps me get the information out to more people. The YouTube algorithm is based on those two things as well as some others, but it would help people perhaps that don't have Colombia on their radar now, and help them see that Colombia is a fantastic place to retire to. I'll put the numbers in the comment section at the bottom. YouTube still isn't allowing me to post direct links, but if you go to fincarrays.com.co and put these numbers in, the units will turn up. The first one we have is in Castellana, the best barrio by far in the city of Armenia. It's about 900 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. They're asking $389 plus the administration, and the administration, as in many cases here, is not shown. So my guess is, because it's Castellana, it's a smaller building, the total would be around $450 a month. There's no pool. It's a good building. It's in a very quiet area, close to most things. The major grocery store would be 300 meters away, as would the main street. And on the main street, there's what you would expect on a main street: restaurants, little shops, bakeries. There's a nice park not too far away. The second one is Carrera 19, which is the north part of the city. It's a good area. It's 750 square feet, 2 and 2. They're asking $445, but it's furnished. I'll talk about the furnished once I get through all 5. It's on the top floor, which is the 15th floor, has a pool. It's good views off to the distance, and I think this is good value for your money. It looks well furnished with everything that you would need for your stay. The third one is on Centenario, 700 square feet, 2 and 2. They're asking 400 plus admin. Again, the admin isn't shown. It's, I think it would come in around 450, maybe a little bit less. This one has a pool. It's good value. The issue, as I've said in other videos with Centenario, it's a little off the beaten path. You need taxis, but you can go to most places and back, return trips for $3 or less. So it's hardly worth considering. Centenario is a very busy 4-lane road, but a lot of the development is off perhaps 100 or 200 meters, and you wouldn't have that traffic noise all day long. There's a lot of heavy commercial traffic, buses and large trucks, but much of the development is in a quiet area. The fourth one is north. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but I think that this is on Carrera 19, the same as the second one that I spoke of. It's 700 square feet as well, 2 and 2. They're asking $555 furnished. It has a pool and it has good views. Again, a furnished unit. 2 bedrooms and 700 square feet is a nice size unit for the most part. When you get 700 square feet in a 3 bedroom, it gets a little bit tight. But in a 2 bedroom, it's workable, and for 6 months, I don't think there should be any issues. The last one is on Carrera 19 North, 650 square feet, 2 and 2. They're asking $555, the same as number 4, furnished, has a pool and a sauna. So you have a choice of 3 furnished units. These units that are furnished are likely B&Bs. They post them, and even when they're rented, they leave them because most of the rentals are short term, so they'd have to take them off one day and probably put them back on within a few days, maybe up to a couple of weeks. But the furnished, I think, is good value. The one at $450 is the best value, but even at $555. And the reason I say that is I did a video, it's probably 2 or 3 weeks ago now, where I priced furnishing a 2 bedroom, 2 bath condo, and it was $4,500 US. That included 2 televisions. You could cut it down a little bit if 1 television was sufficient. But if you take $4,500 and divide it by 6, you're at $750 that really you're adding to your monthly rental. So you're at $1,200 or $1,300 by renting an unfurnished and then furnishing it yourself. Now you can sell those things if you decide that you're not going to stay here, but you'd be lucky to get 30 or 35% of what you laid out. So I think the best use of your money, and until you know, I've always said not think, but know that Armenia is for you. I think you're best to go 6 months on a furnished. The one unit is very nicely furnished. I think it's the one for the first one for $555, but you'd have to look at it. I think the sofas are red. So the choice is yours. Rent unfurnished, or pay a little bit more and get a furnished unit. In summarizing these last 3 videos, the 3s and the 2s, the rental numbers knocked me for a loop. I'm not in the rental market, and I'm very surprised at what they're asking. I assume that they're getting close to that, but the rental market has really shot up in the last, since I rented here, which was last fall. My suggestion is, if you're coming as a couple or a single, 2 bedrooms is probably enough. If you have guests, you can always use a sofa cama. You don't have to furnish both bedrooms. You could put a sofa cama in the living room, and that could suffice if you have friends or family coming down for a week or 10 days or so, and maybe not even furnish the 2nd bedroom. But those are decisions that you'd have to make personally. They're just my suggestions. I personally would not lay out the $4,500 if I wasn't convinced that Armenia was for me. It's a fantastic place to live. The climate is perfect. The people are friendly. There's virtually no crime. There is, I suppose, some petty theft and those sorts of things, opportunity theft. But if you use common sense and don't make yourself a target, it's a wonderful place to live. I call it paradise. And you can live in paradise too. You just have to make the move.